welcome back to my channel. My name is Marley if you are new. If not, hey bitch. So today I'm going to be talking to you about my CoolSculpting journey. I always get so many questions about this. How much did it cost? What did you do? Like, how was it okay? Like, all this different shit. So I'm just going to be answering just some basic questions. I'm going to be talking about just my experience, what I recommended, and then some before and after pictures, and then we'll just go into just other procedures that I want to get done, just to talk about it. So basically what CoolSculpting is, it's this big ass machine that freezes the fat. It freezes the fat and then you pee it out. I did right here in this area, which I've said before many times. I've mentioned I want to get my arms done, so you can get your arms, you can get your stomach, you can get your back, you can get your thighs. I mean, the possibilities are endless, honey. So I decided to get underneath my chin done. It's really been just a problem area for me. My weight fluctuates like all the time, literally since birth. At this point, like, it is what it is, but I've always had a problem too with my side profile, like it just being so chunkified. So I was just like, okay, like, I want to get this done so when my weight does fluctuate, it's not going to show so much in my face, because hello, this is the money maker right here. And usually with things like that, where it's not such an invasive procedure, you have to get a couple of them done for you to really see results, especially if you are more on the heavier side. I feel like this is an area that's just such a problem for some people, that like you want to get more than one to make sure that the fat is not fucking coming back. So I went to my doctor in my hometown. The best way to find shit is to just research and go ask questions and feel the vibe. Like, you are the one who is paying. Like, if they're not giving you what you want, why are you, like, don't just do it just because you want to get it done. Like, really take the time to research good doctors and know what you want. Like, you want to go in like, this is what I want. Like, I want to look like this. Can you do it? And then they're always either going to be they're going to be super hesitant, because let's face it, if you're young and you already look good, which is a majority of these girls out here, that we all want to get shit done, and doctors kind of get nervous because they're like, you already, like, you know, to them you already look good. Like, they don't want to, you know, like, why fuck up a good thing? So you always want to go to a doctor that has like a similar vision that you have. Also too, like, little things like removing the fat from here, like, that's not a really big, you know, like, deal breaker. You have the machine, let's get it done, right? Anyway, just always just make sure you research when you go to the facility that you feel good, the vibe is good, you trust them. Before I got CoolSculpting done, the doctor that I went to gave me a syringe of Juvederm in my cheeks, both cheeks, because I wanted just this side to just be more symmetrical. So he had me put my head down and just figure it that way out. I mean, it's always, that's another thing that I want to talk about too. You cannot expect like perfect, like life isn't Facetune, okay? Like, when you put something in your body is gonna shift it and absorb it. You know, some people, like, they eat up the Juvederm, they eat up their fillers, or it migrates. You know, you might see people with lip filler and like right here is really puffy because like it migrated up. You'd never really know what's gonna happen, so you always just want to just do a little bit at a time. Like, the first time I got lip fillers, I only got half a syringe, and then I went back for the other half, and then another one, and then another one. The point is, go slowly and just like build it up. It's not enough, you can always add more, but to take it away, like, you don't want to pay more money to dissolve. Don't ruin somebody else's establishment because didn't take the time to let things sit and just really assess what you want to look like. So I hope that made sense. Oh god, I hope this video makes sense. God, please. I was telling my doctor basically what I wanted my jawline to look like, and we have already, here, I'll get a mirror out. New GLAM Goth Beauty mirrors. Are we ready? Oh, this matches my awesome. Please don't ask me when these are coming out because I do not know, girl. China is in ruins right now and I can't even get some fucking eyelashes. It's crazy. I don't got no lipsticks. I don't got no light eyelashes. I do got some glitters though. What was I saying? What was I fucking saying? Oh, me and my doctor already agreed that I don't need to put a filler right here because it's just gonna make this part more bulky. And I would literally tell him, and I was just like, I want it to be like this. Like, and I know it's not a big difference to get rid of a majority of fat here because I know most of it is skin. Sorry, I'm talking slow because I need this all to flow perfectly. I gain and lose weight so much, like this is not the only area that I have loose skin. I feel like most of it is loose skin. Like, see, like that shouldn't, like, I shouldn't be able to do that. And I want to prevent it now, and just so I can look and feel good, but I want to prevent it now so later I don't have like this like turkey neck. And I also want to just finish getting it tattooed as well. So the reasons for it is besides the point. It's something that I want to get done. And that's another thing too. I don't feel like we all need to you know, overshare why we want to change something about ourselves. If there's something that we want to change, we should be able to do it. Like, period, bitch. I got money. I don't need to explain. This money is the explanation. I have money to do it and I'm gonna get it done. Let me calm down. It's this blonde hair. So after I had got the cheek filler and my lip filler, then 2 days later, I came back for my CoolSculpting appointment. It was very early in the morning. I think it was like 11 a.m., which is early for a bitch like me if I'm not going to work. Oh, wait. So when we were doing like the pre-consultation, there's like a suction thing, and it's kind of like this, and she'll like map it out, and she'll put it on your chin, and she'll draw like basically where the little suction thing is gonna go. And then I looked at it and I was like, okay, yeah, that's exactly the area that I wanna a majority of the fat to be gone. And then she'll take some before pictures. You also want to take some before pictures for yourself. So right after she like drew it on, I asked to go pee and I took some pictures for myself. I was pretty stoned when I went, so I didn't get the best pictures, but I will prop one up right here, and you can just see like there was no jawline. Like, a girl had no jawline. Like, it was just chin. So but it was mostly from the side view angle. Like, I feel like head on, like, because my head is so big, it makes my jaw look slimmer, but when you turn to the side, you can just see how much like it has, like, it's helped. So what was I saying? And so then after I went to the bathroom and I came back, and then she put like some like gel stuff, and then she put the suction thing on it, and then she like wraps your head in this thing. It's so uncomfortable. It really is uncomfortable, but like you get to like sit back in this chair with like the suction thing on your fucking chin, and it's cold. It's fucking cold as hell. But is it unbearable? No, but it is cold. If you have headphones, definitely bring some headphones. And you're wearing that thing for like an hour, so you definitely want to bring a book, headphones, maybe if they have a TV, let them put the TV on, just to like distract your mind, because it is really cold. And it's just, it's a little uncomfortable. So she came in, she checked on me at the 30-minute mark, and then that's when you realize that, like, oh wow, this goes by pretty fast. Before I knew it, it was over, and she takes the thing off, and this is like the painful part. Like, I don't even know how to like describe. Basically, like, right here was frozen, like it was cold, and it was actually cold for like 2 days. And they freeze the fat, and then she like massages it and like breaks it down. It like literally felt like my chin fat froze, and she's like crushing it into little tiny like icicles and ice cubes. That's what the fuck it felt like. It was so crazy. I was like, girl, enough. But the second time I did it was not as bad. It's of course when you know what to expect, but oh my fucking god, that first time was crazy. So that's really the painful part, and even though she's only doing it for 5 minutes, it literally feels like 30 fucking minutes. But after she was done with that, I was basically free to go. It's gonna be like numb. You're not really gonna be able to feel anything. It's gonna be a little swollen, it's gonna be a little red. I have hyperpigmentation right here, so it didn't really like change color or anything, but it was definitely swollen, it was definitely numb. And then I was reading like I was reading things I was reading things, girl, and people were saying that like stay numb for like a week or two, and I'm just like, bitch, like, okay, like that's kind of scary, like my chin going numb for like a week. I'm not sure, like, anyway, but that's besides the point. I already got the shit done. It was pretty much fine. It's just a weird feeling, you know, like you're literally like having a vacuum like suck on your fucking chin fat for like an hour. So I stayed numb for maybe like a good 3 weeks. Every single day I did get the feeling back, but it was numb for a while. And she said that that was a good thing because, you know, it was really targeting the fat. So I was like, okay, that's gnarly. I drank a lot of water because you do pee it out, so, and you should be drinking a lot of water anyway. Then I went back for a follow-up consultation about 2 weeks later, no, about 3 weeks later, and you know, she just asking me, how is everything okay? I'm like, everything is good. She was like, she can see a difference. I was like, I don't really know if I can see a difference or not, I don't know. Which is crazy because I'll literally be in the mirror like just tugging on my skin. But she was like, if I'm still numb, I should wait a little bit, and we will reschedule our next session. Basically, like a whole month went by and I got my second session of it done, and it went by so much more smoother. And she really like got in there. You want them to like get it. If you feel like she could get more, let them know. Once you're in that thing, you're in that thing. Shout out to Yvette. I live in the Northern Virginia area. I will list their information down below. I forget the name of the place, but the lady's name is Yvette, and she's awesome. Before we did the second session, then you're gonna take more you're gonna take an after photo, like a before and after photo of your second session, and then a after photo of your first session. And when she showed me, I was like, whoa, like that's crazy. I guess like because it's like your face and your body, maybe you don't really realize it, but and I'll put it up below. Sorry, it's another shitty picture. Like, next time when I go in, I promise I'm gonna go in like ready to like really do this. Recommended that I definitely wait until I had really gotten the results from the CoolSculpting that I wanted, just so they wouldn't put too much chin filler, because I may not need too much. It's been about 3 months and I'm so happy that I got it done. I definitely recommend it. I seriously think that I had a lot of fat there, but I also have a lot of skin, so I'm definitely going to see what other skin tightening things that I can do. I want to finish tattooing everything. Like, my goal is to be tattooed from head to toe, and all I see is an empty space right there. So let's talk about pricing. It's going to be different no matter where you live, where you go. Are they doing a special? Do you have a referral, or are you clouded and they're gonna like give you a discount, you know? So it's always gonna be different. I personally got a discount. I'm not gonna say how much because it doesn't matter, but I also got a Care credit card too, and I believe my balance on my credit card is about like $2,000. So I really just use that for my fillers and anything like I do cosmetic. I think you can do it for like dentist stuff too, so that's another option too. You can always apply for that if you don't want to pay for it right out of pocket. But usually what I'll do is I'll pay half and then I'll put the other half on my credit card. So like when I went and got my cheek filler, I think my cheek filler was like $500, like $250 in cash, and then the rest like on my Care credit card. So that was my experience. Would I recommend it? 100%. Do it for you. You know, it's your body, it's your life, it's your money, it's your, whether you want to live in a fantasy or you want to look a certain way or you don't want to look a certain way, it doesn't fucking matter. It's your life. Now I'm looking into skin tightening, because all of this is skin, and it's just like, look at that. I'm gonna do it now. Like right now it's not bad, and as I keep like exercising and dieting, like it's gonna go down more, but I want to take care of it now, so when I'm not, so because as I get older it's gonna start, I'm gonna start losing more elasticity. Don't want like a droopy ass neck. I'm sorry, I don't. No shade if you do, you are beautiful. Me personally, it's not for me. I was looking at PDO thread lifts, and it's like these strings that they put in and then they tighten it. And looking at that, I will most likely get that done, and then I'm gonna get some chin filler. So I will take you on my journey with that, for those who are interested and just want to keep up with the shit that I'm doing to myself. And while we're talking about it, I also want to get a tummy tuck. I have a lot of just extra skin on my stomach. I want to do CoolSculpting on my arms. I don't think that I'll do an arm lift. I think that like that might be like a little excessive, but I'll take you guys on my CoolSculpting journey with my arms. If you guys are into like my tummy tuck journey, I don't know, I feel like that just sounds gross, but if you guys care, I'll talk about it. And what else? Yeah, I think that's it for now. Main goal personally is I want to be tattooed from head to toe, and I really as I'm working my way down my body, I'm like, fuck, like I should really take care of my stomach area before I tattoo it, because that would look crazy. I've already like researched, I've had a couple consultations, but nothing like too in-depth. I have a doctor that I want to go to, but of course like I can't like do anything about it now because we're in quarantine. Once things start getting back to normal again, I would definitely follow up with that, because I want to get that ASAP. That is something that I'm gonna have to make time for, especially if I want to take you guys on the journey with me. So yeah, so those are the things that I want to do, and I would love to hear like your experiences, your stories. If you have any questions, please do not leave me a comment on I don't need to do this, I don't need to do that. I really feel like for me personally, I pay attention to detail, and I know like what's good and what's not, and like what's botched and what's not, and like I'm very like well aware of like my body and my face. I'm very well aware of my facial features, and how I can look like and how I don't want to look like, to just enhancing and keeping like a youthful spirit about myself. So I promise you, I'm not going to do nothing too crazy. I feel like we're in a time where there's a certain look, there's a certain standard to beauty, and I'm creating my own standard, and I feel like you should create your own standard and you should live up to that standard, because it's what you're created. It's your life. Your life is law. So just wanted to say that. I hope I covered everything in this video. Now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I was all over the place, but hopefully y'all live. Basically, I would definitely recommend it. It is a little uncomfortable, it's a little pricey, but if you want it, you will find a way. I'll list all the information down below, from my wig to makeup to this shirt from Final Cosmetics that I'm wearing, so cute. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.